So this is the first game of the season, and my motto is to lose with dignity. Just because I don't see how I can win with this. This is sort of mission impossible to play a realistic season to consistently scale the difficulty and the settings to make it as realistic as possible. So if I get better, then that means to some extent the shooting has to get harder. Right now, I think I can best win by going off with the one player I shoot best with, and that's Jade Melbourne. So she's starting, but this could shift around. I want to play a realistic season, and in a sense, she's probably has to get nerfed. One other thing that I want to mention about being nerfed is rebounders have had their, well, I say rebounders, but bigs rebound too well in these games, so they've been nerfed in terms of ratings. You can only do so much uh, with sliders. So it's eventually you have to use other means. So almost all of the bigs, especially people who play near the basket, their rebound rating has been nerfed. So we'll see. I'm just going with what I think I've had the best luck with, and it's usually something like this, but I might change it mid-game. But yeah, it's usually something like this, so we'll see. I am trying to win, but just, go at it, go hard. It's a young team. They're 13th in power ranking. I think I can do a little bit better than that. I think I can do better. It's a tough backcourt. Tough starting five, really. I mean, Brink should be able to muscle her even with everyone's rebound ratings being nerfed. I don't like that her overall is that much higher than Malanga's. I think Malanga is just kind of an odd player to where overall at 79 isn't as good as she really is. But hey, so we're going to grind. We're going to see what can happen here. Try to force Kelsey Plum baseline. I don't want to guard her with Jade. I don't want to waste Horston on her, but kind of makes sense to just have Horston dog her out as much as possible. And then Hamby. Hamby's kind of big to have a guard, but FloJ is a big guard, so we'll see what happens there. And just the nature of this team, everybody can shoot, so I just want to get in their faces and just play hard. Just kind of play consistent. Everybody's guarding tight. I think there's one player that you can back up off on and just roam around off of. But for the most part, you can't really do it with this team. Yeah, I can do it with Fagan. But I don't even know if they're going to play her. So they're definitely not going to play Bamboo. So really, it's just you might as well switch. You might as well switch. I might change that at halftime.
Well, the most important part of the Commissioner's Cup, the fact that every team selects a charity that they're playing for. Each
No fans at home do not want to watch this camera. And I like playing on broadcast anyway, but I want to zoom it out, give myself some room in transition. They only got regular broadcasts. They don't have stadium.
Great organization gets a donation. The winning team's charity gets an extra bonus. But really, most importantly, all the charities get some much-deserved recognition, publicity, and some love.
Here's Melbourne. Buries it from 3-point.
I like to see what I'm doing, so. But that's my game plan. That is my game plan. I want them to come out and guard Jade. They don't like to do that for whatever reason. And I'm going to milk that as much as I can. Actually, I'll probably get bored milking it, so we'll see. I always put this on light and full, but stuff never really saves. All of this is manual, but it doesn't save. And that might just be, actually, I don't care about that. Might as well talk.
Always nice to get the first lead of the game.
Yeah, relaxes a team a little bit when you're not having to play catch-up right away.
And here's Nneka from the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Kelsey Plum.
The response triple by Agumake, showing
Gotta
that
guard
fire.
everybody.
Here's Melbourne. She's guarded by Plum. Brink with the steal. Here's Atkins. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Here's Melbourne. Pass to Horston. Hamby grabs the miss. And it's the Sparx ball. And here's Agumake. Hamby down low. Horston defending. And you can count it. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. And last season was De'Erica Hamby's 10th in the W, and no doubt about it, her best.
Well, over her first 9 years, she averaged just about 9 points per game. Last year, that average jumped to 17, embracing an increased scoring role.
They get the rebound. Out to Atkins. Ogumake. That one falls. Her second basket of the game. She is now 2 for 3.
You have to respect the outside game from Agumake. She's not just a post player.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Johnson outside. To the wing, right side. 4 on the clock. Here's Horston. Offensive rebound. Count that one.
The D got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
Now here's Plum. Down low. Hamby down low. She's against Johnson.
Few better protecting the rim than Ezi Magbagor. She's got the length and defensive IQ.
And it's good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot, and she'll go to the line. And when you watch Ezi Magbagor, her defense is what stands out to me, fellas.
A perennial all-defensive team member, Ezi is long at 6'4" and defends with effort. Don't you dare sleep on her offense, though. It continues to get better with each year.
Magbagor with the rejection.
Another block in the career of
Well, she
Magbagor,
thought
one
she
of the
was
top
done.
squatters in the league.
Pass to Melbourne.
The guarding her okay so far.
Lets it go from deep. The Sparks grab the miss.
Yeah, the great
cross
shooters,
that.
they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
That ties it up.
They'll take as
Muscle it
many
in.
of those looks as they can get, trust me.
Outside
About to
Plum.
start singing Pat Benatar, We Belong. We keep staying in this game.
Back to Agumake. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Kelsey Plum. And here's Melbourne. Desi Megbagor, high post. First shot is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I like how Megbagor picks her spots on offense, knows when to look to score inside.
Ogumake outside. Lets it go. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2. Well, the LA Sparks had a nightmare 2024 season, a franchise-worst 8-32 record.
Well, their prized draft pick, Cameron Brink, tears her ACL. The Sparks finished last in offensive rating. 2024 was one to forget for Los Angeles.
Now here's Malunga. Pass to Heidemann. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, you might not think of her as a true ace from three-point range, but the shot was there for
Tisha,
her.
Natisha.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line. Originally drafted by San Antonio, Kelsey Plum was a part of the first 7 Las Vegas Aces seasons.
Yeah, it's a bit odd seeing her in another uniform, but she made an incredible impact in Vegas, part of those 2 title teams, forever a legend in the desert.
Here's Heidemann. Pass to Johnson. Now Malunga. And they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line.
This is the best I've played in the post.
Three-point play. Well, at the 2024 games in Paris,
Just on one play.
Dominique Malunga helped France capture silver.
Yeah, at just 18 years old, she was a key part of that France team. That performance a big reason why she went so high in the draft.
Now here's Wheeler. Here's Plum. Megbagor grabs the miss. Now Horston. Pass to Heidemann. Here's Malunga. Brink covering. And 2 free throws coming up as she misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. That's on Cameron Brink. In the draft, the Seattle Storm took Dominique Malunga with the 2nd pick.
It was their highest pick since 2016 when they took someone by the name of, I think, Brianna Stewart. That's her name? First overall? Yeah, I'd say that one worked out. The Storm got
Brink
the
is
6'6"
too light in the
Malunga,
loafers.
an incredible prospect from France. She's got such a bright future.
Now here's Atkins. Offline from top of the key jumper.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well been. She really affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly her defense that threw her off there.
Hey, yo, right here.
Ogumake, right side. Plum. Desi Megbagor. Get that shot out of here. Off the inbound. Horston with the rebound. Seattle in the lead. Here's Heidemann. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Horston. Lays it up and in off the nice reverse.
A wing who wants to play inside. Horston's dangerous around the hoop.
Wheeler with it. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Ogumake outside. Desi Megbagor. Get that shot out of here. But they recover it. Malunga with the steal.
Dunk it.
She makes another one. That's
She
4
can
up
dunk.
and 4 in to start her game.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have
In
come on
others,
the
in
interior.
other rosters, I don't know about
This
this
is
roster. She has like a
smash-mouth
68 in
basketball,
dunking,
Yeah,
which
they're
is way
really
higher than
imposing their
anybody
will
else. So I'm thinking
offensively
she
and
can do
getting
it.
exactly the kind of looks they want.
Another one hauled in, and they hold the slight edge
Charging.
in rebounding here early.
Yeah, scrapping for each and every rebound. They're not backing down.
Now here's Wheeler. Defense right on her. Pass to Cannon. Tries to snap the cold streak. Horston with the rebound.
Look, if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against her every time she takes the ball into three-point land.
Well, you're right again, Brian. Anything less than lockdown defense on her, it's going to result in 3 points. You can count on that.
Now here's Wheeler. Here's Burrell. Takes the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
And here's Heidemann. Pass to Malunga. To the inside. Here's Horston. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. And I know nobody likes a traffic jam, but this defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Yeah, nobody likes a traffic jam. We can agree on that. They can't allow the offense to get those high-quality looks inside.
That will not get it done. She's 0 for 2. Malunga outside. Now here's Brown. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Connects from three-point range.
A tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball.
Yeah, just some really impressive scoring. Everything seems to be going in.
Now here's Wheeler. Inside. Up and in on the layup.
Well, Erica Wheeler does a great job of reading the floor. And because of that, she's constantly setting up her teammates for open shots.
And 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Horston. Brown. 5 on the clock. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
What a play in attack mode and get inside.
And the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Patience.
And the second free throw, good. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Storm. They lead by 8. Stay with us as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
That block.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Storm?
I like what we're seeing for them, going right at the basket. Tons of points down there in the paint.
They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting in the paint.
The Sparks trailing. Pass to Burrell. Wheeler, she's covered by Brown. Shoots the three. And it's Dolson with the rebound. And the Storm with possession. Now Heidemann. Six feet out. It's hauled in by Burrell. She's guarded by Samuelson. Three-pointer. Burrell, no good. And it's the Storm with the ball. They're leading by 8. Here's Wheeler. That's in, and she found her range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
An experienced player like Wheeler, they understand you take every fast break chance you can.
Pass to Dolson. From past the arc. Rebound by the Sparks. Outside Plum. Offensive board. Cannon uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nice find from Plum, willing to get her teammates involved. That's leadership right there.
Now Heidemann. Pass to Brown. Heidemann. She's guarded by Plum. Just 5 to shoot. Samuelson outside.
The three ball. Not going to go that time. And the Sparx with possession here. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. From deep three-point range,
Plum can't hit.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that's been the result for her over and over. I mean, she just cannot find the bottom of the bucket.
Dolson's shot's good.
Well, with her build, Dolson can just power through contact. When she's that close, she's going to go for it.
Really left alone that time.
I saw a little confusion amongst the D as to who was supposed to be guarding her.
Samuelson outside.
And she makes good on the layup.
With how well Samuelson shoots it, you can forget she's 6'3", a bigger wing.
One of the blockbuster trades in recent WNBA history, Seattle trading Jewel Lloyd away in a 3-team deal.
Yeah, Jewel going to Los Angeles after 10 seasons and 5 All-Star appearances with the Storm. Seattle ends up with the second pick in the 2025 draft and a 2026 first as well. That's a great haul if you ask me.
Now here's Wheeler. Pass to Plum. For three. And the Sparx, another three.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Here's Heidemann.
Samuelson outside.
Off target from outside. Up top, Wheeler. She's covered by Brown. Another three for the Sparks.
Well, if you're lucky enough to play with Erica Wheeler, get open. She'll find you.
Here's Heidemann.
Tough break to the D. Took the hit and drew the whistle.
Good
She
call.
was late to get there. The ref couldn't give her a free pass on that one.
A different look for Seattle. Here's Johnson. And the Storm miss again. Outside Plum. From the arc.
The rebound by
Good
Malunga.
defense.
Seattle in the lead. Got a piece of
Oh.
it. Kelsey Plum with a
I
steal.
thought I had that.
Pass to Wheeler. Fires from the line. Storm with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the
Off the
game was
3-point
9.
line.
And here's Melbourne. Malunga sets a screen.
Seeks the triple.
That's just a defensive breakdown. I mean, she is not the player you want to leave open from the perimeter.
Pass to Wheeler. To the paint.
Oh,
It
get
falls
that.
for her 5th field goal of the night.
Had the ball right
Now
there.
shooting 5 for 8.
She's done a great job of finding efficient looks here in the second after struggling a bit in the first.
And here's Johnson. Here's Malunga. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2. No good on that one.
Big contest here in the Commissioner's Cup. Both of these teams considered elite.
And both have a solid chance of making the finals. It does not get any more serious than this.
Now here's Hamby.
So I got a chance to make the finals with this team. Got it, you
And
got
it's
it.
good, assisting
God,
on
you
the
just
play
gotta give
was
it to
Kelsey
him.
Plum. And that ties it up.
There's a reason Hamby shoots such a high percentage. She's intelligent and knowing how to score inside.
Pass to Horston. Malunga.
And stolen by Ariel Atkins. Kelsey Plum drives in.
Well, it wasn't an easy start to the career of Kelsey Plum, but she's made serious strides.
Well, she goes first overall in 2017, scores about 9 points per game her first 3 seasons. There's her Achilles, misses 2020. But then after that injury, a perennial all-star scoring about 18 per contest.
In each of her first 5 years in the league, Ariel Atkins was
Ooh, I
voted
did not
all
mean to do that.
defense.
Yeah, she made the U.S. gold medal winning team for the Tokyo Games on the strength of her defense. Always in great condition. Atkins never runs out of energy chasing around those guards. Stretching out that floor, Brink burying the triple.
Looking to end the run. Johnson can't get it to go. Sparks leading. Pass to Plum. Back to Hamby. Down it goes. Her third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Never a bad idea to get it to Hamby inside. She's almost automatic from there.
Now here's Horston. Brink grabs the miss.
Really tough for this club right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they try, it doesn't work. Gotta slow it down and just get back to the basics and the fundamentals.
Here's Melbourne. She's got 6. Takes the 3. The Sparks grab the miss.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
And the basket by Hamby.
Another bucket in the paint. That's just something they have not been able to stop today. And if they want to win this game, they got to figure out how to stop it.
You know, Brian, I think it's time to switch things up on D. What they've got going on right now is not getting it done.
So both teams making some changes here. Seattle trailing here.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now Melbourne. Pass to Johnson. To end the drought. It's hauled in by Wheeler.
Offensively, they did a good job in the first quarter of getting themselves to the line, but not here in the second. I have to wonder what coach thinks of that.
Exactly. Everything's been perimeter oriented, and you have to be hitting shots to play that way.
Gotta tap LB and then hold the button. And then
Here's
I can get
Atkins.
off of those.
Sweet move. And it's good on the lay-in.
Well, Atkins can score from pretty much anywhere on the court. Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. She'll find a way. What an alert play. Just a great job of hitting her teammate on the move.
Outside Wheeler. Brink, defended by McGregor. Brink down low. McGregor is there. Shot clock at 6. Izzy McGregor, get that shot out of here. Just an incredible read on defense to come up with that block.
Great timing, great defensive awareness. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it can alter your approach.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much room.
Hamby for 3. Drops in the tray.
At the offensive end, she's done as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Melbourne. Horston. Here's Melbourne. 3-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc.
She's certainly heating up from outside, and that's now her third 3-ball for the game. Second this quarter. Watch out.
Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Yeah, late
I'm good
reaction
with
to the
Jay.
defense. She's always going to
I
convert
mean, if I get
that.
isolated in the post by somebody who's like 6'1",
Now
you
here's
know,
Wheeler.
big, like
Tight
Wendy,
defense
I'm
on her.
in trouble. But other than that, I'm good with Jay.
Lets the 3 fly. And released it in time, but it's off
Okay,
the
6
mark.
points.
And so that brings the first half to a close. The Sparks on top, up 7. And we'll be back with
7.
you shortly.
Oh, it is 7. Yep. Yeah, 46:53. The pace is kind of fast. Yeah. Now I have a 56% field goal percentage and I'm losing. And I'm getting to the free throw line. Missed a few, but
And the third quarter about to get underway here. Plum with it. Over Horston. Plum can't hit.
You know, it's hard to believe, but the Sparks haven't been to the playoffs since the 2020 wobble.
Yeah, before this dry spell, they had been to 9 straight postseasons. But since they've lost some stars, some legends, and it hasn't been the same in LA, they're hoping this group can turn things around and make it back to the playoffs.
A resilient player in every sense of the word. Ogumake doesn't allow shot contests to keep her from scoring.
Now here's Johnson. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Now here's Horston.
She's covered by Hamby. Just 3 to shoot. Johnson from outside, off the mark.
She has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely, the basket is not looking very big to her at this point.
Hamby outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
Man, and they're 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Melbourne. Fires the three. Neko Ogumake pulls it in.
It's been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots.
Now Plum. Ogumake outside. Hamby. Inside shot. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Tonight is all about De'Erica Hamby scoring at will. They can't stop her.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Melbourne. She's guarded by Plum. Drills it from outside.
They get one to drop. 1 of 4 here in the third.
The Sparks with the lead. Ogumake outside to the middle. Here's Hamby. The basket good off the assist from Neko Ogumake.
Really, guys, it's been an exceptional performance from her from the field.
It's Melbourne. Here's Malunga. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Man, they have got to put a body on her because otherwise, with her agility and athleticism, they're just not going to be able to contain her on the offensive glass.
She's carrying a lot of the load offensively, and normally that's good news for them.
And here are the Storm now.
Pass to Malunga.
It's stolen by Neko Ogumake. Three-pointer Kelsey Plum. They get it back. Here's Brink. Makes it off the glass.
And they're beginning to just fall apart defensively, especially on the interior.
Yeah, they're crumbling like a cookie right now, and that's 4 straight field goals they've allowed from within touching distance of the rim.
Now here's Malunga.
She's got 12. Magnagor. She's covered by Ogumake. Timeout called the Sparks. And don't forget this game tonight. It's one of 10 games for this team that's part of the Commissioner's Cup standings.
It also counts towards the regular season, so this contest really shows up in the standings twice. An interesting wrinkle to this one.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Ezzy Magregor with the steal.
Oh, that's clever defense. She saw that pass coming before it was even made.
The basket counts and one. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
At the line for the steal.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Johnson left side. And she takes her feet in stride and slams
Told
it
you she could
home.
dunk.
You know, they love to see her get a lot more of those opportunities.
That deficit will go away quickly if she does.
And I like the way she capped that drive off. The one-hand punch.
Hamby, forced in defending.
Fades and shoots.
The rebound by Malunga.
The Storm trail. To the paint. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 attempts.
Great pass there by Horston, picking out an open teammate.
Now here is Atkins. Three-pointer Kelsey Plum. The three-pointer is on target.
What are they thinking, leaving her with all that space out there? Don't they know that that's pretty much a layup for her?
Pass to Horston. Melbourne. Malunga. Ring covering.
6 to shoot. Inside. Here's Horston. Good D by De'Erica Hamby.
And last year, it was a great sophomore season for Jordan Horston.
Well, she made major leaps. Top 5 in both most improved player voting and 6th player of the year. Horston was so much more efficient from the field.
Now here's Johnson.
Malunga up top.
Beyond the arc.
And it's rebounded by Kelsey Plum.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
And the ball out of play, the Storm will have it. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Heidemann. Excellent D there from Ariel Atkins.
That's the kind of D that's needed when she's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over her. Since coming into the WNBA, Nneka has blossomed as a passer, always looking to help teammates.
And here's Heidemann. Pass to Malunga. Now Heidemann. Back to Malunga.
Shot clock at 5. Over Brink. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And confident play we're seeing out of them.
Yeah, the scoreboard tells the story.
Ogumake outside. Now here's Plum. She's guarded closely. And it's off from three-point range. And the Storm with possession. To the inside. Kelsey Plum with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Sparx. Here's Wheeler. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Heidemann. She's covered by Ogumake. Down low. And stolen by Cameron Brink.
Person. Come on.
Inside, Ogumake. Add another make to her scoring column. Her 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 for 11.
It's set to openness.
Now Heidemann. To the middle. To stop the run. Nneka Ogumake with the rebound. And the Sparx with possession here. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
To the inside. Magnagor lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
They're not using the three-point shot very much. They may want to think about stretching the defense a bit like they did in the first half.
And the Sparx call time here. And a new group getting ready for the Storm.
This game so far has been Juju tank.
Here's Burrell. He's guarded by Samuelson. Outside Wheeler. Again, the miss by the Sparks. Brown with it. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Dolson sets a screen. The three is up. Drains the three-pointer.
Is there a better shooting player at 6'5" in the WNBA? Dolson about 40% for her career beyond the arc.
Now here's Wheeler. Goes up on the wing. Banked in off the glass.
4 of their last 5 makes came off a high-quality shot inside.
And that's right out of the textbook. They are having their way down low right now.
Here's Samuelson. She's got 5. Here's Heidemann. The shot is good on the assist from Katie Lou Samuelson.
The defense really slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Bottom line is this. Those triples, they sure add up, don't they? They've got to make the adjustments.
And it comes off the front of the rim. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Samuelson. Clock at 4. Here's Dolson. It's hauled in by Cannon. Here's Burrell. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Sparks able to retain possession here. Shot from the inbound. No good on the last second attempt there. And we've reached the end of the third. Sparks ahead, leading by 9. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next.
These speaker filters, you can't hear what's going on in here, but it is loud.
Welcome back as we get set to start the 4th. Seattle trailing here. Here's Heidemann. Pass to Samuelson. Fires from deep. Another shot, and she lays it in.
She's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
Now here's Plum. Screen by Wheeler. Burrell. Nailed from three-point land.
It's great to see how Kelsey Plum can not only score the ball, but also move the ball. She's really good at creating for herself and others.
Here's Heidemann. Pass to Dolson. Heidemann. Just 5 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. And Stephanie Dolson hits from deep.
For a big, Dolson has outstanding range. I guess that's just the modern game right now. The three-pointer at the other end motivated her to show off her own 3-ball. Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Here's Heidemann. It's hauled in by the Sparks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Samuelson with the steal. And it's the Storm on the break.
Last quarter play, about 2 minutes in now. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Goes up from the top of the key. Plum can't hit.
Not her best game, but they're getting it done collectively.
Pass to Samuelson. And here's Heidemann. Here's Brown. And the three off target. She's guarded by Samuelson. They get it back. Here's Cannon. And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
You have to make sure your feet are set. And when you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed by now here in the fourth quarter. Here's Samuelson. That one falls coming off Stephanie Dolson's feed.
Oh, for elite shooters like a Katie Lou Samuelson, those corner threes, they almost feel like layups.
Back to Plum. She's guarded by Samuelson. Pass to Cannon. Here's the three. And Samuelson pulls it down. Lexi Brown on the wing. Guarded by Wheeler. Puts up a three. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Boy, Ryan, that's 5 straight made three-pointers. The defense giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide-open threes, but they just aren't figuring it out.
You go out there and tell them, Brian.
Okay, maybe I will.
And the Storm with possession. Trailing by 5. Here's Heidemann. She's guarded by Plum. Pass to Brown. Here's Heidemann. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Cannon. Picked by Agumake. From outside the arc. Heidemann grabs the miss.
I wouldn't put it past her to eventually start hitting those, given what she did in the first half.
That one drops for her.
That pass into the paint was dead on target.
Pass to Wheeler. No good from outside.
Well, offensively speaking, it has been a tough quarter for her.
Here's Plum. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
What effort from Plum down in the paint, outworking the defense and getting a shot.
Seattle calls timeout.
I don't really have a go-to player. Right now, boy. Let's see if I can get a 3 from Melbourne.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Melbourne. Fires for 3. It's good. And with that basket, she is now 5 for 9.
Now they're getting their points now almost exclusively from three-point range. 4 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
And the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they'll take them.
Back to Hamby. The 3. It's rebounded by Seattle. Horston with it. Ogumake picks her up. To the paint. A nice shot by McGregor. And it's all knotted up.
Well, we've seen her do it. We know McGregor can hit jumpers, but she's at her best right around the hoop.
Ogumake outside. To the middle. And stolen by Horston.
It's not working anymore.
Here's the break. Right wing. McGregor in the post. She's covered by Ogumake. Fast break. Here come the Sparks. Here's Hamby. It's blocked.
Well, with Horston's ability to play the guard or forward position, it makes her that much tougher on the defensive end.
Melbourne shot is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Plum.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Sparks, no good that time either. To take the lead, Kelsey Plum with the block.
Fantastic awareness by Plum, positioning herself well to come up with the block.
Not bad, actually.
Ogumake, no good with the triple.
Well, she had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's happened for her since then beyond the arc.
Here's Horston. Oh, and she misses the go-ahead basket. Outside Atkins. Down low. Here's Hamby. Count it. With that bucket, she is now 9 for 15 from the floor.
The moment not scaring Hamby, a leader. She takes pleasure in hitting the big shots.
And here's Johnson. It's Melbourne. Ogumake with the rebound.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that.
She's got to just use her head because that was a terrible choice.
And here's Ariel Atkins outside. Seattle trailing here. Here's Johnson. Kelsey Plum comes up with the rebound.
Clutchness level low.
Back to Hamby. Using the post moves to get the 2 points.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Now Johnson. Pass to Melbourne. Launches it. Rebound by the Sparks.
That shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make a comeback.
To the inside. Brink. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Kelsey Plum.
Well, smart possession, drinking the paint, getting the ball. That's winning basketball.
Back to Johnson. Horston. Pass to Malunga. Misses from short range. The Sparks leading. Now here's Plum, defended by Magdegor. Shoots it up. Plum can't hit.
It's going to take something very special for them to come back now.
Well, something special and a little bit of luck.
And maybe some threes to rain down as well. Well, maybe she thinks she can shoot her way out of this cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Someone tell her it's time to give up the three.
Pass to Hamby. Lays it up and banks it in. To stop the drought. And so the Sparks take the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
It makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in a good flow, you felt like they never had any doubts that they come out on top.
I mean, 42 from 3, even though I couldn't hit none to win the game. I mean, the fouls are up pretty high. The computer's shooting fine. 44, 35, 71, and whatever. What about the turnovers? 15 to 7. That's one of the reasons I lost. I think I can force more turnovers, but I don't know. I don't see anything that just really stinks. I'm a little high from three-pointers, but the player that I thought I could milk, I didn't really kill game with. 4 out of 11 is good, but, you know, it's... Dolson missed one badly. Heidemann, I didn't even remember hitting with her. But this is the type of game I'm supposed to lose. 9 rebounds with Horston. That's good. You know, a non-big being third, this three-way tie. Magbagor will get more minutes, so that's all right. That is kind of crazy. She had a good start and didn't really keep it going. Hamby in the post just killed me. I mean, you saw it. Brinks 11 rebounds. I know they wish they could get that from her. And then the 4 out of 5, but she was basically just getting some garbage buckets in the 3. I don't know. I was in the game. I'll get better with Flojo. I'll get better with Melbourne. So far, it held up. I mean, I went to her when I thought I could do it, and it didn't go down like I wanted it to. I shot better when I mixed it up, when I let everybody get open and just kind of shooting the flow of the game, looking for some easy layups. And that's going to be the thing. I don't really see any way to milk many easy layups. So for now, it's okay.